Okay. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm Denise Camille. Come to the Barber Shops almost every week, and we do a quick talk podcast episode, Barbershop Basics. Today's topic, we're going to talk about,
Get to the money.
no, quick definitions first. What's a gamble?
Life.
Life is a gamble?
Yes.
How would you define gamble?
Wage. Placing a wage on something.
Huh?
Placing a wage on something.
Placing a wage on something.
Whatever it may be.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's my search for. A gamble is a risk. Huh?
He just said that.
What?
He said trying to risk it all.
He said something that you place a bet on or something, right? Payout. Okay. Okay. How important is money in your daily living before you step outside society?
Very important. Without
Huh?
money, you ain't got nowhere to step out of.
Very important. Okay.
Because without that, you can't what you stepping out of if you broke. You ain't got no house.
Okay, so
But you don't have to have money to really step out because you can go do a picnic. That don't really cost.
No, when I'm talking,
Just
I'm
go
talking about
outside.
I'm talking about the physical aspect of stepping out. What are you stepping out? Your home. In order to have a home, you have to have money.
well, okay. Let me.
That's the physical. What I'm saying is like just being able to.
Just being right. Just being.
Yes,
Okay.
Just being. Right. Right. Okay. So I like where both of y'all was going because that took me somewhere else. Yeah. Today's quote is, "Would you gamble your heart for money?"
Would you gamble your heart for money?
Yeah.
Saying like, would you lower your standard for money?
How important is your heart to you?
Like with like selling your soul.
I want y'all to go there.
So we basically lowering our standard for the money. For love, let's be saying for money.
She said just for your heart.
For your heart.
So that gotta be you mean for love then, right? 'Cause
Well, not necessarily, because if you don't love you, then you try to love somebody else.
I love myself first. I'm gonna say that.
Do you?
So you
Yes,
selling
I do.
yourself.
Okay, and I'm not saying.
But I'm taking myself to
I feel like sometimes we do the situation.
Get ready.
Okay, so I heard some today that talked about when we say we love someone, it puts a condition on the love. Like, I love you on the condition of if
This.
you do this, right?
Right.
Which is a what? An expectation. And expectations lead to what?
I don't.
He said, I don't know.
Limitations.
Limitations. All right, disappointment, limitations, right? So going back to your heart, knowing that you have no expectations on your heart, do you gamble it for a price?
Nah, I can't put price on myself or nothing I really love.
Do you love traveling?
I love travel. We going to Cartagena. We just booked it.
You know what?
I can't wait till next month. But back to
Okay.
You got me all packed.
Okay. So, you know what? Get your ass about. Okay, so not the vacation. Would you gamble your life for money? Or like she said, would you gamble your soul for money?
We talking career-wise?
No, we talking about as a human being.
Was giving it to another human being like that.
Just
that
giving
aspect?
it, not even to another human being, just giving it up, right?
Oh, even for a career, because people do that a lot too.
Right. Is it worth the gamble though? That's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
it is. Shit.
Really?
But
I'm thinking about my
hey,
daughter first.
Okay.
About my kids first.
but see, that's what I'm saying. To what level or what aspect?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
But
it's
you
not
have
I'm
to.
away from my daughter. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Like,
So you
depending
prioritize time with your family first, because that's your heart.
Yeah, like just say I get offered, example, a job in California for $50K more than what I'm making.
Okay.
My daughter, she lives in Snellville. She goes to school. She got friends there. She's 3.
Right.
She's gonna grow up there the next 18 years.
Okay.
I'm taking a gamble, taking that pay cut. I mean, taking that job to make more money. I'm taking time away from her.
Right.
So it's gonna be a period. She's growing up not seeing these, and I can say
So
I'm
why
making.
not take her with you?
I was gonna say.
It's that, or I gotta work it out with the mom. That's what I'm going through now. So
You know.
yeah,
He always gotta bring his
it's gonna be-
personal life
It's gonna
with
be
this.
tug of war, but it's gonna be worth it. You feel
Okay,
me?
so why not say, hey, you could work it out where you say, okay, if I'm making 50K more in another state, I could pay your stuff here and still bring her with me. Because the money can equate to time.
Yeah.
So you have to look at how important is your heart to get to the value. What's the value of life? air, nigga. Well, at this point,
Just living shit.
right.
Ain't going to my bed.
So then you got to know how important is your heart.
Yeah.
Most of us, we're not even assessing our heart. We're assessing time and money, right?
Yeah, I'm at a point with me. I'm 38.
He just got to say, hey, that's why I don't show up.
Play my Xbox and I just want my daughter to have the best, man. I know the little stuff that I like in life, like going to the Dominican Republic, Cartagena. I can afford that. I can stay in my lane, but everything else, like, it's all for her now. You know, it's her time.
Okay, so, and I heard this earlier today, I disagreed, where someone, and I don't really talk about 3 topics, parenting, politics, and religion, right? They were talking about parenting. They were saying that as a parent, you got to give your 100%, all of you, to your children, because you're now a parent. Me, having 4 children, I highly disagree. Because you were you before you had children.
Yep.
Right? Most people think you got to sacrifice everything about you. And I've seen that in a lot of mothers where they didn't know who they were years later because they gave everything to their children. They forgot who they were. So it's like, how do you forget your heart, which is yourself, just because a piece of it is given to somebody else? But you can balance that. That's where balance comes into play.
Like you said, you have 4 kids.
Right.
You can't balance taking care of yourself with your parents.
Right.
It's all right.
Give that to your kids.
Well, to me, and the way I invested in my children was I invested in their minds. I was the type of parent they always get on me. I don't really buy toys for my kids. To me, toys steal their imagination. I want you to create a toy. I want to see how far your mind could go. You come from me, you extraordinary. Make that shit work. So I have to invest in me first. Like they say in an airplane, put the oxygen mask on you first, right? So even as a parent, you still have to know that you're you before you create little yous. And those little yous are just pieces of you. They have their own unique divine purpose in this life. Their walk is not your walk. I tell my kids, don't ever be like me. Be better for you, because you have your own purpose in this life. So my heart, I can't gamble my heart for money, because in reality, when I'm aligned doing my divine purpose, money's gonna come to me. I don't have to gamble it for anything. So yet I ask that because some people choose to gamble everything for money, thinking money comes and goes. Money is a resource.
Yeah, money meant to be spun, but you gotta use
Spun,
it
that's a
right.
new word, okay. You said, but you gotta do what?
Money need to be spun. What you say, real money need to be
Stop. Money is meant to be spent. That's in Louisiana. Okay. So I missed a laugh. Okay. So when you value your heart more than money, actually, and I'm sure you, I don't know if y'all tried it before. Try it. Stop chasing the money. I promise. Well, I don't promise.
the money chase you.
The money will chase you. That's the guarantee.
Yeah, then the woman gonna come and ask you for that damn money.
I don't know what kind of girls you're dealing with, but they're not
Yeah,
real
don't
women.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen.
All women ask for money. I don't do
No,
that.
no. Have you dated all women?
Yeah.
You've dated.
That's why we going out the country.
That's why. Don't come back with nothing.
You want to hear my
Listen.
Spanish? I know it ain't, Polo.
Cállate la boca.
And the Dominican Republic, that's how you greet you. Hello, cash. Look, my women, they be goddamn, hey, this nigga off work. Look, we get off work 12 hours, y'all.
They don't know you in other countries, so of course they're gonna treat you
Right, and you have to understand you're treated as a tourist, so AKA a guest, right? So guests always get treated like you don't.
I treat you like dirt. D-I-R-T.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go. Right. We're not. 8th grade. Okay. So at the end of the day, it all depends on what you're attracting, because that's what you have on the inside. You can't always just attract dirt. What does that say about you?
I said treat you dirty.
Again, those are the same type of women that you're only attracting. What if you change your mindset, there's a lot of us as human beings, we haven't started the detox process. You got to detox the mind first, right? Yeah. You have to be mindful of who you are, where you are, when you are. You say when you go to DR.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing about them
I'm just saying
twerking.
the chain box around it, but it's the.
You went to the library?
Yeah.
How about this?
They were twerking down in the.
I want you, since you want to travel, I want you to go to the Amazon. Go to the jungle. Go to the jungle.
Yeah, we're going to the Andes Mountain. Yeah,
Where?
Look, we're going to.
No, you going as a tourist. Don't go as a tourist. Go as just a local, just you in a book bag. You know what? You know. My point is, when you change your environment, your mindset gets a little more open. You free your mind, like they saying in Vogue back in the day. Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
That's why I'm going to the country.
Right, but you're going as a tourist. You're not going to say, "Let me just hang out with the locals," and I'm not in a resort. I didn't say you didn't. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you, my daughter's mom's from Antigua.
Okay.
That's why I travel more because
She opened you up to see if.
She opened me up a little bit. I was already opened up. But
Oh God.
she got family in Trinidad
Right.
and Antigua. When
Okay.
we don't do hotels.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Cause y'all.
I don't do hotels. We get Airbnbs or we go cater with the local people.
But when you go to DR, you don't know anybody in DR though,
I
right?
sure don't.
Okay.
And they treated me like a king.
Okay.
And guess what? We didn't stay in no hotel. We was walking with the local people.
What does being treated like a king mean?
Man, they greeted. They was happy to see us.
So you want? I was gonna say you want to be the white.
Just talking, okay.
What does being treated like a king mean? I'ma stop it.
When people happy to meet you, they hug you. They
So you're
so
what you're saying
they
is.
don't tell you they independent. They niggas ain't shit. Like,
So what you're saying is your environment was different, and their environment is based off of love.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love, I don't know what happened.
But what I'm saying is, now that you recognize that where you are in America is not loving,
Yeah.
what do you do about it?
Change this around.
Or do you check on yourself to see, hey, how can I help my surroundings be better? Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, I said, give me a crib with a Dion.
No.
Shit, rent
But if you're in America, if you're in America, what can you do to be not part of the problem opposed to being a solution?
You gotta stay away from them type of women who give you them same results.
Okay, so
you gotta elevate your mind.
you got to elevate your mind, right?
Places, but this modern woman is in all these places. That's what I'm telling you.
But they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You got the real ones here in Decatur. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. You said what? Oh, I don't even know. Y'all take care. You're wanting to know. You're thinking in your mind that you're only going to find better outside of the country, right?
No, not outside the country, just outside of my area. Like, now I grew up in Atlanta 25 years, so, like, once I come from out the country, I don't even want to date serious no more out here. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go somewhere else. And
find a different mindset.
Yeah, like when I go visit New York, it could be Texas.
Right, so the different places have different mindsets,
There
right?
you go.
But they always say Atlanta's not a real place.
Atlanta's like just people from everywhere. It's a medley of like major cities and small towns.
Right, but when I hear that, I hear most of the time that no one is genuine and authentic. So it's not about where they came from, because you could be fake in your own hometown, whether it's New York, Chicago, wherever. Yet when you come here, there are too many masks. No one is, again, authentic to themselves. When you become authentic to yourself, you then weed out the facade, weed out the people who are not genuine in what they're telling you or what they're showing you who they are. And to me, those are the people that are not doing the work on themselves, right? They're too busy wanting to pretend that they're a great person and they're really not.
They got their mask on.
They got the mask on. Yet at some point your mask is going to fall off, right? So I would definitely always say to encourage anyone as a human being to check on your heart. Because again, you can gamble it not knowing that you're gambling to chase money, to chase a bag with a hole in it, right? And then you don't realize that your heart had a hole in it all this time.
You know what though? Let me tell you, I met my neighbor, and she was like Megan Stan. I'm sure her
The man or the woman?
It's a woman. I don't get down like that. I like how you threw that in her. I don't get down like that, but
No, I was talking about you. I'm talking. Okay, go ahead.
but she was like Megan Stan. She's from Mississippi country. But we went to the Mexican. We walked in there. It was like a movie. We walked in, everybody just stopped eating their taco. Everybody was all right. I was like, yeah. So look, I went to the bathroom. All the old school niggas, it was like two guys came in. I'm like, that's your boy, that's you? Shit, what? You know, anyway,
So you took the credit, like, yeah, I'm with her.
It kind of stroked my ego.
Okay.
It just really hit me on some, let's just get out and have a drink type shit.
Okay, okay.
But the conversation we had was intriguing. She basically told me that she liked the female version of me. She said, I'm saving. She bad too. But she was like, I don't want to be kept in a relationship. I don't like dudes who be all up under me, calling me every day, what you doing me every day. She said, just make me laugh. Make me laugh.
So she wants entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sat there, we had a little picture of margarita, and my best jokes coming out.
You know what?
Like that nigga, look, I was
They
like
pulled it
that
out the back.
I was pitching over. Take that. And my game plan, so I was looking like I was pitching for the Yankees.
You know what? The year they did not win the World Series, but okay.
But yeah, the conversation it was real.
It was flowing.
It was on my level.
Okay.
And she's not the speed. You know what I'm saying? She got 4 kids. And I don't know if I'm judgmental about kids. I just don't be wanting to deal with a woman who got like more than like 2. You know what I'm saying? That's my number.
Okay.
I'm like, you got 4, you got boys. And you live next door, I'm hearing their ass. That shit be noisy. You know what I'm saying?
You were once a boy, right?
Yeah, but
right.
She got 4 boys.
Okay.
And they ain't never quiet. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It just felt good hearing the conversation. I was like, man, she just like me. And I respect that. So,
would you say that she's more mature than you because she's raising the 4 boys by herself?
she ain't doing it by herself. Like, her situation
is different.
Kind of like mine and stuff. She get them during the week. You know, I get mine on the weekend.
Okay.
And like, they like, me and my baby mom do co-parenting, and her ex-husband, they still do co-parenting.
Okay.
So it works in both.
So it was a good night.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Okay. Okay.
But the conversation, I said, that was, a good conversation I had with a woman in a long time.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I like her, man.
No. And it's funny. I just had this conversation with my friend right before I walked in, and he always, I guess he feels the need to always make it plain, like, I'm not trying to fuck you, Denise. I'm like, oh, I'm aware. I'm fully aware. No. Because he knows that I'll tell you the background. We're off camera. So he's like, you're an intellectual woman.
Yeah.
And you're a rarity because it's not too many of you in America that can go that high and still be platonic, right? Mm-hmm. Yet it's having that time to just relax, have a conversation, stimulate my mind, keep it pushing. All right, that's what's up. Give me that little EBT hug. Keep it moving, right? Mm-hmm. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yet most times in our society, we're taught that because it went so good, we need to finish it off with a happy ending. And then the happy ending becomes an emotional controlling roller coaster of no breaks and why you and how do we get here. And it really should have just simply been a conversation or a night that was an excursion kind of night, right? So it's always good to be mindful of checking you where you are, no matter where you are. Don't let your emotions say, oh man, this could go further. I could see her. And like I said, a man's imagination equates to the fantasy of a woman's mind.
Where did you get that from?
Where'd I get it?
Yeah, who you said that?
I said that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna Google that.
Google ain't got it yet. Oh, and speaking of Google, so remember how I always say 85% of women are superficial, right? Yeah. And I said if 85% is superficial, 85% of men are superficial. And I always talk about that relationship with self, and like I wrote in my last book, Urban Life with Love. When I was Googling it, Google actually says, and I was so like, I had to toot my own horn. Uh-oh. Google actually says 85% of people think they're self-aware, yet only 15% are self-aware. And I said, God damn it, I was right.
Wanted to cook it so bad.
Look, I ate my own cookie. So I was so proud of that, just to be mindful, just to know that do the work as a human being. Mm-hmm. Check in with yourself, check in with your intentions, check in with your whys and your hows. If you don't know the answer to a problem, instead of asking why, ask yourself how. Because how will bring a solution opposed to a why.
I can say, man, I got better with women's situations, though.
See? Look, I need a review.
I went from round to P to Mr. Peabody. So.
Mr. Peabody. Okay.
I be down there with the women on a date. I be like a football coach. I be like, man, she about to try. I'm like, nice try. And dude be, I want 7 receipts. I'm like, uh-oh, here go the deal breaker. Like, put them together. She like, oh, thank you.
See?
I'm about to tell the nigga 7. I was like, ooh, she was biting her nails. I gotta learn some stuff, Mr. Nigga.
See? Any question? Y'all be giving y'all free
I
game.
remember when you met me though, like I was fresh out. You know,
He was like an 8-year-old. Now you like 10 years old. Now you coming up slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
And I was with a baddie this week, and she told me this. She gave me the Da Vinci Code. She said, all you gotta do is just make me laugh.
That's
I said,
it.
we're going back to the funny guy round.
That's it. Any questions if I turn this video on? No? All right.